Okay, welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. So it'd be really good if you've got a little bit of wall space just to begin with. You don't have to, but it's going to be nice to be against a wall. We're going to just open up the front of the chest a little bit. So option without the wall is melting heart. So just coming onto all fours and walking the hands forward. But we're going to start standing, hence why I thought we could use a wall. So just come to a piece of wall. You only need space for two hands. You're going to be quite far away from it, so it doesn't matter if there's furniture underneath. And just walk your fingertips up the wall. And you want to get it so that the distance, so that your sit bones or your hips are right over your heels. And you're just going to kind of let gravity take hold here. The wider you take your hands, the more you feel it across the front of the chest. The narrower the hand, you'll feel it a little bit more in the shoulders as well. So I'll leave that up to you, but we're just going to settle here for 2-3 minutes. So it's going to get quite intense after a couple of minutes. So really try your best to shuffle around, do what fidgeting you need to, and then come to find stillness. And try to just be heavy, to really let go. And for most of us, often when I teach this, the feet are a little bit too close to the wall. So just try to really be aware of your alignment, hips over heels. And it's almost like your head can hang heavy. It's kind of like you're bringing your chest towards the wall and the floor, maybe like the skirting board, yeah? That's the direction we're looking for. The feet are hip width. And then just maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze and find a little bit of stillness. Try to really reduce any fidgeting and shuffling now. We're about halfway, so we've got about another 90 seconds. So opportunity just to find the breath. And it might feel a little bit sticky and a little bit tricky in this position. But let's try and do a few counted breaths together. So wherever you are, nice long exhale now. And then breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Breathe out for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 2, 3. Breathing out, 2, 1. Deep, rich breaths in. And steady breaths out. You need to take 10 more. Breathing in and breathing out. You might notice on the inhale there's a little lift of the chest as you feel that expansion. The torso might just lift up a little, and as you exhale, you might just go a little bit lower. In this position, I also notice that my fingers get a little bit tingly. Blood flows rushing down towards the torso, away from the hands. Just stay in this, what might be a little bit of discomfort now. Another 5 breaths and we'll all ease out. Think of all those hours with your shoulders forward, texting, typing, driving, sitting at a computer, a laptop. Give me one more breath. Deep, rich breath in and really steady breath out. Good, well done. Okay, before you move out of this, let's just think about how we're going to do it. So I want you to firmly plant your fingertips back into the wall and then just push the hands into the wall as you lift the torso really slowly. And just come up really slowly and just stay there for a moment. Maybe just notice how you feel. And then either walk the feet a little closer or push off through the wall and just let the arms come down and give them a little shake or a little sway, I should say. Great. Well done. That was a good 3 minutes. Okay, stand towards the top of your mat. And again, we're just going to start standing. Roll the shoulders a few times. And then let the arms just hang heavy beside you. A little bit of length through the tailbone, drawing in of the navel, crown of head nice and tall. Close down the eyes if you haven't already. My feet are hip width still because we're twisting this morning a little bit and working into opening the chest. So it's good to have a firm and stable foundation. So feet hip width is fine. Really try to draw up the thighs a little and switch on your glutes. And as you stand there, just notice any sensations across the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders, maybe the sides of the body. And come back to your breath if you're not already there. And let's just take a moment to notice and observe how we are this morning. Maybe a little sense of gratitude for finding your way onto your mat to spend 30 minutes with your body, being kind to it, moving it, and most importantly, this little check-in and this connection to our breath for half an hour. Wishing you all a lovely practice. On your next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up so the biceps come by the ears. And then as you exhale, just hook on the thumbs and just lean over to the right side. So a little side stretch, but really plug the feet down and try to move from the waist. Yeah, good. Inhale, zip it back to center. Exhale, you might switch the hook of the thumbs and just go to the other side. Good, just pausing there for a moment. You'll see my elbows are nicely soft, shoulders are down. It's just that little lean to one side. Good, let's do that with the breath now. So inhale back to center, exhale to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. Just one more on each side. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Good, listen carefully. Inhale center, exhale. We're now going to twist to the right. So your right arm is going to come back, your left arm is going to come forward. Good, and again, we're just going to pause on this first one. Now really think, have your hips started to go to the right as well? We don't want that to happen. We want the navel down to face forward. It's just the arms and the chest. So you've almost got to lengthen, almost bring your rib cage higher and then find the twist. Good. Inhale, float the arms back to center, biceps by the ears, and exhale, let's just float the arms to the other side. So it doesn't matter where your gaze is. I want you to focus more on your shoulders and your chest. Try and keep them soft away from the ears. And then if you feel like you've got a deep twist, you can get the neck involved by just looking to the left. Great. Again, we're going to do this with the breath. So inhale, float the arms up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. It doesn't matter if the arms come a little lower now as you get into it. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Okay, we're going to add on this time. So inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Now that back hand is going to press into the low back and just send the hips forward a little bit. And your front arm is going to scoop up to the sky. So it's just like a little scooping sensation as you lean back and reach the left arm high. Good. And then as you exhale, you're going to windmill your hands down. So soften the knees. And we'll just hang heavy on this first one. It's our first forward fold. So you might want to swish and catch the elbows. You might want to lean from side to side. The same kind of idea that from the navel down, we're almost really stable and grounded. And this movement is coming from the navel up. Good. And then from here, walk the fingertips forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And we're going to do that about 3 times. So inhale, lengthen. Think about crown of head forward, drawing up through the thighs, drawing in the navel. And then exhale, letting everything be heavy. Good. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then this time, inhale, sweep the arms or the fingertips along the floor as you come all the way up. And you're back in that central position for us to do this on the left. So exhale to the left. Good. Your back hand is going to float to your low back. This time, your right arm is going to scoop forward. And we'll just hold this first one on the other side. Same thing, that back hand, it's really finding the back of your sacrum, and that right hand is really reaching as you just tease the hips forward and really lengthen through the right side body. Good. As you exhale, come all the way down, windmill the hands. So we've been here already, so this time we'll hook onto the toes and we'll go a little bit deeper into our forward fold. Good. Think about knees being soft, hips going to the sky, weight being forward. No creases in the neck, head nice and heavy. Good. Inhale. Let's do 3 of those lifts and lengthens. So inhale halfway. Exhale, hang heavy. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hang heavy. Last one. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hang. Good. This time, inhale all the way up. Soft knees, sweep the arms. Good. Okay, let's speed it up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, scoop. Back hand to low back. Front arm forward and up. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, just one fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Good. Exhale to the left. Inhale, scoop and reach. Press into low back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, a little bit of length. Enjoy that breath in. Exhale, enjoy that breath out. Good. Let's do it one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, go a little deeper and scoop. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Last time on the left. Exhale to the left. Inhale, scoop and reach. Exhale, windmill down. Listen carefully. This time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to your plank. Okay, now you can drop the knees if you want to, or you can stay in your high plank. We're just going to be here for 10. 5. Good. On 1, let's drop the knees, send the elbows back and lower the belly, chest to the floor. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, little lift of the chest. Exhale, forehead down, tuck the toes, hands, knees and toes stay on the earth as you strongly push up, and then you send the hips back. Now you can stay here or you can lift into downward dog, yogi's choice. Good. So whatever feels good this morning, little child's pose or downward facing dog. Either way, hips nice and high, pressing into the hands, shoulders back away from the ears. Any movement that you need this morning, you're taking it now. Good. Okay, from either downward dog or you can lift up to tabletop if you're in a child's pose and work from there. You're going to kick your right leg back and away. Tabletop or downward dog. And we're going to bend straight into the knee and start to open that hip. Okay, so it's kind of nice to do some bend and extends in that position. So you're either in downward dog or tabletop, and you're just opening the hip to the right side of your room. Think about kicking the heel to the left shoulder blade and stacking your right hip on top of your left. Good. On your next inhale, look forward, square the hips. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, drop the back knee. Take an inhale, we're hooking the thumbs again and we're coming into that low lunge. So soften the elbows, pull the heart through. We're keeping the right hip back, we're sending the left hip forward, but it's this opening of the chest, this pulling through of the rib cage that we're really focusing on this morning. Lifting the chin, and just breathing into that left side body. Nice. We're here for 3, for 2. Good. On 1, come back to center. So you can stay in your low lunge. If you want a little bit more, You can tuck the back toes and come into high lunge, yogi's choice, but either way, we're just coming into a twist. So your right arm's going to go back, your left arm's going to go forward. If you're in your low lunge or your high lunge, you might use that front hand across the knee, and you might press into the low back again, or you might just reach down the back leg. Again, as long as your hips and legs are forward and we're twisting from this middle part of the body, I really don't mind where your hands land, as long as you can feel the twist. Good, we're here. You can even do that little scoop if that feels nice. We're here for 3, for 2, good, on 1. Listen carefully. Inhale, come back to center. As you reach the arms up, extend both the legs. Watch the balance. And then exhale, reach forward like you're trying to grab hold of something. See if you can hold that and breathe for 3, for 2. Good. Slowly down on 1 into your pyramid. So you might need to soften into that front knee. Hips are level. You might have hands on bricks. That's absolutely fine. But you're in your pyramid pose. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can come back to those little inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Let's do about 2 more. And remember, you're on the ball and the toes of the back foot. That heel's lifted to help you with that space, to help get these hips nice and level. Yeah? Good. Okay. On your next inhale to lengthen, keep your left fingertips where they are on a brick or just in front of your right foot, about probably 10 o'clock. And your left arm is staying there. Your right arm is going to float up as you take revolved pyramid. So this is a twisted position now, yeah? So same principles. Your shoulders are stacked, your fingertips are reaching, and you're pulling this right hip back. See if you can create space between this right hip and your right armpit by sending that hip back and drawing the crown of the head forward. You want your lower back nice and level and stable, and eventually your shoulders stacked, your chest open, and the gaze up to the top hand if it feels okay. For 3, for 2, well done. On 1, soften into the front knee, big step back. You can take a vinyasa, or you can just come back to downward dog. I don't mind. Yogi's choice. If you're taking your vinyasa, go nice and steadily, go nice and slowly, feeling all those movements. Okay, from downward dog or from tabletop, let's extend the left leg back and away. And again, we're opening up the hip straight away. So bending and extending through that knee, sending the left hip now over to the left side of the room. And try your best to keep equal pressure through the hands. Try your best to keep the right leg stable. Just think about lifting the left knee and stacking the left hip for 3, for 2. Good. On 1, look forward, square the hips first, roll forward, step the left foot through, drop the back knee. Lovely. Inhale, low lunge. Again, same thing. Hook the thumbs and pull the rib cage through. Really getting this nice moon shape with the fingertips to the toes. Hug the left hip back, send the right hip forward. Breathing nice and steadily, nice and smoothly. For 3. Isn't it a beautiful day today? For 2, great for bonfire night. On 1, back to center, add the twist. So remember, you can stay in your low lunge or you can level it up, tuck the back toes, come a little bit higher, and then find your high lunge twist. And remember, I don't mind if you scoop the hands, if you use the front knee. Again, all your choice this morning. There's some fireworks, I think, at Kings Heath Cricket Club this evening. Pretty reasonable, I think. I know a few yogis are going. Okay, when you're ready, back to center, reach the arms up, biceps by the ears, coming into our slow pyramid pose. So this is all about stability, balance, and strength. Keeping the legs stable, and you're just reaching forward with the arms for 3, for 2. Good, and then on 1, hands to the floor or to bricks. Well done. Nice and controlled. So remember, you've got that inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So you'll really feel this through the hamstrings. So just go gently. Use that little breath to inhale, lengthen, and to exhale, fold. Those little micro movements just to get into these. Good. And then from here, we're coming into our twist. So next time you inhale, lengthen. Right fingertips are going to stay down. You're going to really lengthen through the crown of the head before you start to reach that left arm up. Good, really nice. Oh, I can see the moon from here. That's nice. Great, how are we feeling? One more breath. Okay, soften into your front knee, relax the hands down, and we'll meet back either in tabletop or downward facing dog, vinyasa, or you skip it, yogi's choice. Okay, so we're going to flow through that just one more time. We're going to add it all together. So we're going to start from standing, those little swishes at the front of the mat we did. So walk the feet to the backs of the hands and you feel ready. And we're just going to flow through that literally one time and then add on a little bit right at the end. Good. So when you're ready, come all the way up, rolling or sweeping the arms. And then on your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms forward and up. So we're starting with the right side. Exhale, go to the right with that twist. Good. Inhale, scoop and reach. Backhand presses into low back. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Good. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find your plank. Take a big breath in and exhale through your vinyasa. Good. Meeting in tabletop or downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale, split your dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high or low lunge, I don't mind. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale, back to center. Let's all lift up, back knee lifts. Exhale, we go straight down into our pyramid. Good. Inhale, find the length first. Walk those left fingertips forward. And then exhale to twist. Right arm up, left hand down. Good. Exhale, soften into that front knee. Big step back into your plank, through your vinyasa. Good. And we're meeting at the top of the mat. So from exhaling to tabletop or downward dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, you might want to jump forward. Wake up the body. Inhale, lengthen. You can step, obviously. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, come all the way up, and we'll do that all on the left. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, windmill down. Nice and slow, nice and steady with the breath. Inhale, prepare and lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Take a breath in to prepare. Take a breath out to vinyasa. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you know what's coming. Inhale, from tabletop or down dog, left leg back and away. Exhale, split it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high or low lunge. Open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. See if you can inhale back to center and lift the back knee and come all the way up, straight legs. Well done. Exhale, forward fold into your pyramid. Nice and controlled. Inhale, a little extra breath here to lengthen first. Then exhale, we twist. Good. Listen carefully. So instead of stepping back and vinyasing, we're going to drop the top hand and walk your hands around to the right side. of the mat. So we're turning to face the long edge. Great. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So you can hook onto the big toes. You can just have the hands on the floor. I really don't mind, guys, but we're in our wide forward fold here. Soft knees if you need to. Feet nice and wide. Hanging heavy. Good. And you can stay here, or we've got the option to do some twisting. So option one, and just remember the lengthening is really important. So you want to walk your hands quite far forward. Think of that hip over heel and wrists under shoulders. So option one is left hand stays down and right arm comes up. So you just create this like nice straight line from wrist to wrist. But if you feel like you want to go a bit deeper, this bottom hand can actually find the right ankle, and you can take your top hand behind your back, almost like finding your left thigh, your left waist. So that's a little bit more intense. But if that feels too much, you just stay in center in this like more, less intense version. So the right ankle is just an option. Great, and then let's do that on the other side. So come down and just dangle and let it go. And then other side, so right hand stays down, left arm reaches up. Remember, you can stay here, or you can grab the foot. So you'll be going over to your left foot now, and the right hand will be finding the right thigh or the right waist. Good. Really nice. When you're ready, release. And just heel toe your feet in, just a touch, so that the heels are in and the toes are out. And we're just going to sit down into a really brief goddess, okay? And nice and narrow, yeah? So we can really feel the legs working. So nice and long in the spine if you can. Notice if the chest is forward. We're just going to stay for 30 seconds. We've already done 10. If you want a little bit more, you can pulse, or you can just hold and breathe. Maybe reach the arms out, round the shoulders, drop the chin. Last 10 seconds, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. On one, push through the heels, take a full stretch up. Nice, and a little bit of movement from side to side. And then we're coming down to sit. So if you want, you can come all the way back down into your goddess squat, and then try and find your way to your seat. It might be that you need to take the hands down behind you, or it might be that you just cross the ankles and lower yourself down. Something came out a few years ago at Christmas time, I think, where there was this test going around, like the nation, can you stand up without using your hands? And there were loads of like videos around the internet of like families having laughing fits trying to stand up, but it actually really is a good indication of your lower body strength, maybe a little bit of flexibility, more about strength. So, you know, when we come down, it's just an opportunity to practice those kind of things. The hands are there obviously to help us, but the more practice we do, I'll find the study, I'll put it in the newsletter next week. Anyway, right, roll the shoulders back, just sit nice and tall. We'll just finish with a bit of seated stillness, coming back to our breath. By all means, if you want to take a different shape with the legs and you want to forward fold, you can. Or maybe you're just sitting nice and tall, hands resting on the knees, shoulders back and down. Closing down the eyes and just taking a few moments to come back to your body, to come back to your breath. And undoubtedly, you'll be going into the rest of your day mentally. What's next? So whatever lies ahead for your Sunday, given the weather is so lovely today here, at least. I'm not sure where everyone is, but maybe try and get a walk outside. Get some vitamin D, much needed at this time of year. And if you're celebrating bonfire night, enjoy those celebrations with family and friends. Enjoy the fire. I'm not too keen on fireworks, they're very loud, but I love a fire, so enjoy the fire. It's a nice symbol. Maybe let some things go into that fire if you need to. It's a good time of year to let go of the old and get ready for the new. Wishing you all a lovely Sunday, guys. Well done this morning. Great to see you. Great to be back. And yeah, it's Monday tomorrow, so back to 7:30, and I'll see you then. Well done. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Well done,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a nice
No,
Sunday.
you too. You too.